Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everyone. Gemma. Yep, the buffs are insane. We're about to start Fortress. Yep, the hunt was already like top 2, top 3. Now it's like insane. Right, where are we? Yes, we actually figured out the buff before the patch notes, so I got to book the spot before everybody else clocked on. All right, get the boost going. We'll be doing 2 hours at Norcferatu's today. And better yet, I have this Norcferatu Nightweaver damage parade I've been holding off for a couple of days. So, excellent. So we're going to be popping that. Although I don't think that's necessarily going to change that much. It is only one of 6 monsters. But hey, I want to know a person who's behind this buff. Yes, me too. I want to buy him a beer. Or her. Never boost before killing the first monster, please. I don't care about 1 minute of the boost. Peaked 11.5 kk raw. I peaked at 8.5 kk raw here with no animus and only 3 charms. So, except I'm half your level. It's not 2 minutes. It's 1 minute. It's always. It's like the second minute is still lasts for 60 seconds. So like if you buy an XP boost before you start hunting, it actually lasts 59 minutes. Even though it takes like 2 straight away. That second minute still like counts for 60 seconds. What about the nerf to Nagas? Who cares? I'm not going Nagas ever again. Norcferatu's is now my best friend. Yeah, I mean the Naga nerf is kind of okay. I suppose it's kind of not that surprising, right? I'm kind of expecting a Nimisat 5% nerf at some point as well, maybe. I guess that's coming at some point. All right. What time is it? 14:28. Hey, Ambition. All right. I think I'm ready now. Oh, I know. I forgot it again. I ran out of Transcendence potions. I need to go back and get the. Okay, I'm not gonna argue with you, but it's 59 minutes. But regardless, I'm still not gonna be risking my life by using the EXP boost like mid-call or after the first box. I've done that before and almost died, and Velo died once from it. It's not worth it to be so stingy. I hope dragons get nerfed. I don't like permakite. Yeah, me too. Me too. I think dragons is not a particularly enjoyable spot. I mean, I don't hope that it gets nerfed necessarily, but I expect Norcferatus to get nerfed as well. To be honest, I can't believe it got such a flat buff across the board. And yes, it's much more chill. If I want to lock praise, what 3 monsters? Well, it depends which spawn you'd be hunting. If you hunting Fortress, which is what I'm going to be hunting and showcasing, then you would go for the Norcferatu Nightweaver, the Norcferatu something or other. This one, Norcferatu Heart, something, whatever he's called. Norcferatu Nightweaver and the Varg. Those 3 are the most common in the Fortress section, which I think is probably the best if you like level 600 Monk. In the Catacombs, it's the other 3, is the Dwarf, Orclops, and Gloommaw. I know, I posted this video for this recently. I'm gonna have to remake it. I know, I'm gonna have to. I already thought it was really good in the video. I'm gonna have to remake it now. Oh well. Is it possible to hunt 4x? Yeah, it is going to be kind of tight. It is possible to hunt the Catacombs 4x, but yeah, it's going to be tight. All right, I think we're ready. So yeah, another thing to consider with this spot is now that they've actually added a teleporter on top here as well. It's kind of awkward, like the top floor still kind of sucks. But yeah, the teleporter is there now, so it is technically better. So yeah, I was doing, like I said, I was doing 8.5 raw here with nothing, with no animus, no praise, and like 3 out of 6 charms, which is, yeah, really, really good. Now that I'm streaming, I'm probably going to do a little bit less, but I'm still expecting that even on stream, I'll be doing over 8k raw, I would hope. Kind of embarrassing if I don't. Wasn't this spot already quite OP? I don't think it was OP. I think it was just good. It was a good spot. But now it's you know, got into very OP territory. It's like if they buffed Nagas instead of nerfing them, right? There was a very good spot, but not like unbelievable. But if they buffed Nagas, that's the equivalent of like what they did to Norcferatus today. Based Tipsoft. So now 9.5 kk raw. No, not quite. I think with full charms and full focus, you could maybe do 9 in the catacombs. I don't think this buff survives. Yeah, I don't think this buff survives either. So let's rinse the title, right? Abuse it while we can, because I think this is not gonna stay. I honestly don't know what. I'm really surprised that it went so hard with the buff. So you're about to see where the machine is for the teleporter. It's in an awkward place. Again, this floor still sucks. Like this floor is still like annoying. You still kind of have to do this little run here, and it brings you down here, which again is not ideal, because now this whole section to the top right from where I am right now, I kind of skip. So I skip a bunch of monsters. But I don't really see how I can include them in my pulls, to be honest. But hey, it's still a big improvement rather than over the backtracking that we had to do before. Yeah, I think they really want this to be meta. Like, there's not been that much good stuff coming out of the summer update. At least, you know, in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of the weapon proficiencies and stuff. And this was supposed to be the big update, right? Big part of the summer update, and it wasn't, you know, it was already kind of good, but, you know, people still didn't really hunt here. Well, you better believe that people will start hunting here now. How much raw was I doing after one? So when I hunted here, after the first buff, I was doing about 7 kk raw, which is good. It's like, you know, top 5 spot for me before. Now I'm doing like 8.5, which is top 1. It's just a little bit better than War Dragons, except I think this is a lot easier, more comfortable to hunt, and And actually has better profit as well, assuming that the prices of the garlic necklaces don't drop to like 10k. What do I think about the Nagas nerf? I don't think too much about it. I think it's still fine spot. It's just it goes down from being S tier to being like A tier. It's still going to be fine. It's still going to be hunted, but it's not going to be, you know, as crazy as now. It was very, very good for a lot of vocations at a lot of level ranges. And Nagas, actually, I think what they didn't like about Nagas is the new servers. I think that Nagas got nerfed not because like crazy monks or whatever. I think it got nerfed because of new servers. It's too easily accessible and too easy for people on new servers to do crazy stuff there. I think that's my guess as to why Nagas was nerfed. Yeah, I think the route is basically going to be more or less the same for every vocation. The only thing is that on the Paladin, you probably wouldn't be wall boxing quite as much. You'd rather be full boxing in some places. It will be possible for a 650 Paladin, but I think it'll be pretty hard. Like, those guys do a lot of damage. And if you're full boxing, you may be in trouble. So, yeah, it's going to be possible for a 650 Paladin. But I would advise caution. And this is no Soul Cause either. With Soul Cause, I'd be pushing 9kk raw here. I need to get Soul Cause, bro. I wasn't planning on getting Soul Cause because I thought I would probably just hunt here till, you know, till I do my bestiary and then probably just hunt Nemisats. But I may need to invest into Soul Cause here. Yeah, so I have 3 charms. I have charms on the 3 most common monsters here. But that doesn't actually translate to majority of the power because the 3 monsters I don't have it on are the ones which usually like last the longest because they have by far more health. I actually end up, you know, sometimes waiting with the monsters at the end of the pool. So actually having 6 charms here, even though, you know, those 3 monsters aren't as common as this respawn, that is the Dwarf, Orclops, and the Gloommaw, having charms on them will still definitely be noticeably beneficial here as well. Yeah, I despise the fact that raw is not raw because of animus. I really hate it. I always complain about it all the time in my Discord and stuff. So yeah, I agree. I think raw should be raw, but you know, chip soft. So I don't know if they're gonna nerf it as soon as next Tuesday. I think they'll let it ride for a little bit for people to get a nice taste of this respawn. And then they'll nerf it. Personally, I would expect this respawn to last in this state for about a
Ja
month.
dobrze, a ty chuju dobrze. Kurwa, bober.
No castle possible for 400. With a couple of defense praise maybe, but the thing is you really want earth element here as well, so you kind of would be forced to use a cobra bow, which, you know, is fine. Could be a bit of a struggle though. I don't know. I think 400 is really pushing it. My recommendation is 600. But if you're truly desperate, then of course you can come earlier. Probably still going to be good now after the nerf. After the buff, sorry. By the way, Amulet says thank you. Someone's doing the task and it's disturbed my my pull. Kind of annoying, but kind of to be expected. Everybody's rushing to do the access now. Could have done it when the update launched, people. Come on. 400 Monk Naga is still going to be good. Cobra Bastion -1. If you have a full best in slots, should be good too. We're about to hit 8kk raw already. 11 minutes in after this pull, probably. Yeah, there we go. 8kk raw already. And we haven't reached the peak yet. Yeah, I think the Naga nerf is not as big as people think. It's still going to be good. Just not so clearly ahead of everything else. It's going to be comparable to like Mirror now, for example. So maybe you'll just stay at Mirror longer instead of going to Nagas. Oh. I kind of messed this pull up a bit, but oh well, doesn't matter. Oh, there we are, 8.5 kk raw, by the way. There we go, 8.6. So we just peaked at 8.6 kk raw. Zero animus. Beautiful. I suppose we do have this one damage prey, which I suppose is helping a little bit. I didn't have that earlier this morning. What buff? They buffed Norcferatu every monster by 16%. 18%. Yeah, 18% is like this. I can't remember Tipsoft buffing anything like this before. Especially something that was like already an okay respawn. It's just really mad. Really out of character, to be honest. Oh, here we go. First greater garlic necklace. 550k profit in 15 minutes. Profit is pretty good too. Profit is pretty good too. Yeah, this is today's update, yeah. Oh, 8.7 raw. Thank you, Mr. Tipsoft. Please remind me when we hit 1 hour mark to reapply the EXP boost. Pretty valuable. I'm planning to spend 2 hours here without refilling, by the way, because also another good thing about this place is you don't actually use all that many supplies, and the loot is relatively light too. Hopefully, I'll be able to hunt for 2 hours straight. Although now that I'll look
Nie dobrze, a ty chuju dobrze. Kurwa, bober. Nie dobrze, a ty chuju dobrze. Kurwa, bober. Nie dobrze, a ty chuju dobrze. Kurwa,
Ascetic
bober.
wheel. I'm using ascetic still. Zero supply when? I don't know. Maybe around level 1k. It would be possible here. Maybe. $8.8. Oh my god. With Animus, I'm easily breaking 9kk raw here. Mental, dude. This is with 3 out of 6 charms as well. Having full charms will help. Ah. $600 is not yet the bad scaling point of the monk. 600 in this day and age is still pretty low, all things considered. And this is with no avatar procs, by the way. If I procced a few avatars in the right places, I'd probably be already looking at 9kk raw.
I know sometimes you don't want to wake up. You're taking on a lot and it's getting too much. I know that it feels you can never get it right, even though you try. Laying in your bed, trying not to cry, but I see through your smile. Don't know where to go, been out on your own. You ain't used to be loved, never feel that you're enough. But I got you, holding the line. Love you either way, my darling. It's raining outside, I know that it's late, but you don't always have to be okay. Love you either way, my darling. I know you're taking the time to get your head straight. I'll be waiting for you, 'cause you know that I love you either way.
Pretty low FPS today, actually. I wonder if something about the update also lowered the FPS, because I'm definitely feeling like I have slightly less FPS than usual.
Through the good and the bad, the truth and the cat.
Energy really sucks at Nox. Yeah, you would be using either Cobra Bow or Sanguine Claw here. If you come here before level 600, yeah, I think you need to use Cobra Bow and not Solcamas. Lags my game to balance me. It's possible. Maybe. Man, I am really blown away by this. Like, I do not recall ever Tipsoft overbuffing like this. It's random. Hello. What to hunt here with it? Oh, I think ice is best here. I think somebody was running the numbers. I think if you're an Axie, then you just use Solita here. I'm pretty sure. The Earth is just best because the energy is bad for the monk. So for the monk, the Earth is a no-brainer. But I think for the EK, it's between like fire and ice. Both are good. I think ice. If I'm Axe, I'm probably running Solita here. Yes, I was very surprised. Yes. Actually, somebody dug it up in the library before the buff was announced, and I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Anything I do to keep my ping low and steady? Nope. Just my internet provider. I don't do anything extra. I do not use any external tools or whatever. I've switched 3 internet providers over the years until I finally landed on one that I like. Is it not new top tier place? Yes, I don't know. It's definitely better than Nimisats at the moment in the current state. So yeah, this is now the top tier hunting place. I don't know what overtakes it. Something will overtake it eventually, but I think by level 1k, I'd be doing over 10k K raw definitely at Norks. So I still don't know if anything would overtake it by then. I guess we'll see. Which one do you use? That question for me? Or internet? The internet I use in Wrocław is Corbank. I don't think that's a Poland-wide internet provider though. I think maybe Wrocław only. $8.8. We managing to keep this 8.8 KK raw. Insane, dude. Insane. And profit's not too shabby as well, huh? Maybe we're neighbors. You can DM me if you want. I'd rather you not start guessing in the chat. But yes, I live in Wrocław. Thanks for the Naga nerf. Hey, Spa. What? How is it my fault? I haven't hunted Nagas in ages. I don't even know when's the last time I hunted Nagas. Over a month ago. The Nagas is not my fault. All right. I don't accept it. Is it good for team hunt for level 600? Yeah, I think so. I think Catacombs would be okay team hunt for 600. I think at higher levels, it's more of a duo place or just solo place. When you have 1.2k EK peaked around 12.3. It's pretty good, right, for EKs. I think they can't get much more than that. I think there was 1,900 EK who shared a screenshot this morning, and he was doing 19k raw, I think, was it? Or 16? Yeah, 19 is too high, right? It must have been like 16 or something. Doing Catacombs East. What was it? 14 even? Oh, God. That's... Right. God, I don't remember. But yeah, anyway, it was pretty good. Finally, an alternative to Cobras for EKs. Thank you for the raid. I'm PVKT. I'm assuming that's your name. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Impact. Well, it's an 18% buff across the board, numbers-wise. And also, at least in Fortress, so this level, we get the trapdoor, which takes us downstairs, which also gives like another 5% buff. So this place overall has been buffed about 20%. As you can see, I'm doing like 8.6, 8.7, 8.8 KK raw on a level 630. I have one prey, although I was doing 8.5 without the prey. And I have 3 out of 6 charms. No animus. With animus, this is going to be like... With animus and full charms, this is like a 9 KK raw place. So yeah, pretty good. Oh, the impact. Okay, well, I explained the impact of the buff as well. There you go. Right, impact. There we go. Yeah, that makes more sense than I am peak. Well... I do apologize. I'm very excited with what I'm seeing here in the game, so you'll have to forgive me. I just hit 300 and I'm hitting 5kk rolls my 4-man ad buried. Yeah, what other respawn is better at team hunt? At level 300, I'm pretty sure that's the best one. Until you start like going Cobras, you probably stuck at Buried Cathedral. From what I remember. I don't think Tipsoft were thinking very much. Ah, here we go. This is should be a good avatar. Oh, juicy. How much can 1.1 EK with Axe do here? I'd say 9.5 to 10 raw, probably. This is the Fortress, right? So this is actually not the best zone. If you go to Catacombs, you can probably do more than that. 11, maybe. Yeah. You've seen something about Tibia Vision. What do you mean? I mean, I use Tibia Vision. I don't know if that's what you're asking. Fortress for knights? I think it's doable, 600-700. If you've got best in slot and stuff, then yeah, 600 is probably possible for Nikkei here as well. Oh, we're almost hitting 8.9 KK raw there. Transcendence Potion. Thank you. There we go. Both EXP and Profit is better than Dragons, and it's a lot easier and more comfortable to hunt. So yeah, no real reason to go to Dragons at the moment over this. Which is a crazy thing to say, considering how amazing Dragons are. I'm happy. I'm happy to hunt something else. I didn't like love Dragons, to be honest. Just that it's very, very intense at Dragons. Just not everyone's cup of tea, especially if you want to hunt for hours and stuff. Also, what I really like about this respawn, that it's probably kind of underrated. I like that they drop those Greater Garlic necklaces. You get this little dopamine hit every time you drop one, right? It's not a lot, but it's nice to drop a purple item a few times an hour, you know? I think that's kind of nice. Oh, that's a shit avatar. Purple item, yeah. So they drop Greater Garlic necklaces, which are, you know, basically purple, as in over 100k. Which are Greater Garlics. I haven't checked in a little while. Last time I checked, they were around 170k. Although I do expect the prices to plummet a little bit if everybody is going to start hunting here. I still expect them to stick around 100k or so. They're blue already on your server? Really? Was there 9? Oh, it was 9. We did a 9.1 KK peak without any soul cores. Yeah, exactly. They won't plummet, but they will go down. Obviously, look, if the demand for the Greater Garlics is pretty much the same regardless of how many people hunt here, well, the supply is going to be higher if more people hunt here, right? So naturally, now that this place is better, more people are going to hunt here, supply is going to increase, prices will drop down somewhat. Buy them now and wait till the spawn is nerfed. That's exactly what I said in my Discord. I said stockpile them because when this gets nerfed, they're going to be worth a lot more. Yeah, this floor is the most awkward. I don't like this floor. Maneuvering around here. I certainly didn't expect to be peaking at over 9kk raw, I'll be honest. Even better than I expected. Why am I laughing? I'm laughing because I'm having fun, dude. I'm laughing because it's fun to do high numbers, and you know, it is a video game at the end. I think Tibian community needs a little bit of joy in it. I think it's too serious a lot of the time, so just enjoy it, bro. You can come here on your paladin and also make crazy numbers. Nobody's stopping you.
Close your eyes, don't think it much. Maybe then you'll feel alright. All these noises, all these voices, they give me tied to the ground. Breaking freely, but
Look, Tipsoft are just
it's so
150 IQ. You're just not smart enough to see through their grand plan of balancing Tibia, okay? Believe in Tipsoft. They know what they want from the game. It's just a small indie company, okay? My FPS is definitely fucked up though. I'm definitely getting less FPS today.
Anywhere I go, every step I take, it's a constant reminder to fight back or to take it all in. The question will always hang on to me. Can live with it alone. It's just that I feel lonely, looking for something to realize. Afraid of what's beyond me.
Do you have charms? I have 3 out of 6 charms. I have charms on the 3 monsters that are most common here, but I don't have charms on the Dwark, the Orclops, or the Gloommaw. So charms would help here a little bit as well. Absolutely.
Poison.
What happened with Nagas and that nerf? The Naga nerfs is fine. Like, it was a very, very good place. Rune, thank you, Rune. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Nagas are still good. Nagas are still good. They were very, very good, though. I'm like, if I'm gonna level another monk, I'm still gonna go to Nagas sort of deal, you know. I'm still gonna go down an EK and a Paladin as well. They still have the place. They're just not quite as good. Not quite as good as they were.
Feeling all my senses, I'm under control.
Very nice, Rune. I peaked at 9.1 KK raw here in the past 38 minutes. Except, you know, I have like probably a third of your level, so yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Need to update my video in Nagas? Why would I need to update the video in Nagas? They haven't changed any mechanics. They've just nerfed the numbers, so you can still use the video and just subtract 8 to 9% from the results. Why would that require a new video? I already added a pinned comment on top of the video saying it's been nerfed on such and such date and you need to adjust the results, but I'm not going to be remaking the video just because numbers have changed. I remake videos if there are mechanical changes. So for example, I'm going to remake the video here because now the route is all different because of that trapdoor on the top, right? And that warrants a remake of a video, but the numerical buff does not warrant a remake of a video. Hey, Benny. Crazy XP. I know. It's insane. I'm probably going to live here for a long time. I'm planning to do Norcferatu West duo tomorrow with like an 800 Paladin. That'll be the stream tomorrow evening, hopefully, if we manage to get it booked and everything works out. So yeah, we may be testing a duo setup in Norcferatu's tomorrow. Why not use Spiritual Outburst? I don't think it's better. I prefer Ascetic currently. I'll be using Spiritual Outburst when I can access the tier 2 chain penance in the wheel. Fuck you, my little paladin. No. Xuexi, his name is Xuexi. God knows how I'm going to pronounce that on stream. What's the difference between West and East? So East is the one that scales with higher. It has a higher potential, but is much harder. And yeah, I would actually recommend, if you're coming for the first time, not to go East, because it's pretty damn hard. West is better, but if you like level, if you like level 1k EK plus and 1k paladin and stuff, then yeah, you probably want to go East. But West is more accessible on lower levels, and because the monster density is a lot different. East has lots of those dwarks, and the dwarks are the thing that kills you in these respawns. Like, they're really strong. Lion claws, go for lion claws. Oh, another garlic necklace. Can a level 350 mage hunt there? What, you here? Well, no. If you're asking about this place, then no. Level 350 mage can't hunt here. $500 monk, I would go Cobra Bow. I think the earth element is pretty important here. Wow, I'm overkilling. Interesting. Going so hard, I'm actually overkilling a little bit. The Lion Claws are better than Inferno Claws because of the proficiency. More about the nerfs, to be honest. Now with the nerfs that we've had, I think Claws probably just a safer, more comfortable choice. Wasn't as big of a deal when we were super strong, then I'd rather go for damage. But now that, we've had a couple nerfs and we're a little bit weaker, I think the comfort and ease of Lion Claws probably win out over the extra damage.
I don't know which way I should turn. There's no clear sign now. It's just a ghost town. You made the city feel like home. Now I don't hear
580 Druid, yeah, Mitmars is pretty good. Check out Mitmars. The entrance area with the Ixyapwanach, that's the profit one. Tip made us hunt great. Yes, they I do worry they may have made it too great. So let's enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy it for what it is. But I think they may have overdone it this time. One hour, 3 minutes to level at this rate, so should be able to pick up another one then. Is it worth to play EK without imbuings? No, EK is the most imbue-dependent vocation in the game, so you're going to be massively gimping yourself playing without imbues. Tipsoft always uses 1 month's data for any changes. Do they? Well, let's hope at least we get at least 1 month of this. Probably not going to leave this place for a month. They're going to try West and East Catacombs. I'm not sure if they're going to be better now, actually, because so in my experience, before the buff, Catacombs West were a bit better than this fortress, but, and you know, they've both been buffed by 18%, but this has also gotten the trapdoor, which is like extra 5% or so, probably, to the overall efficiency. So I think probably the fortress is the best spawn for the monk at this level due to the trapdoor change. But I think with higher and higher and higher level, once you start overkilling this place, you're going to start wanting to go to Catacombs. But maybe that's like level, you know, 800 plus type consideration, I think. It's Def or Earth Imbue. Def Imbue is definitely better. It's pretty close, but Def, I think Def is better. That's also like what's more likely to kill you, I think. But they're pretty close. Like if you have Earth Imbue, then just leave it, right? But I think if I was Imbue, I would get Def. Also because Def is better, generally speaking, for more things, right? It's more likely you'll be able to use it somewhere else. Probably don't need to be killing those 4 here, but let's just do it. Forex Hunt. Well, if you're going to do Forex Hunt, you'd be going not here, but you'd be going Catacombs, right? And to hunt Catacombs as a Forex? 500-ish, maybe. The main problem would be like the EK's health, just being able to handle some of the bigger combos that some of these monsters can do. That's all. If you've got a really, really good druid and a good EK, then yeah, maybe even like 400. But generally speaking, I would imagine 500 or so. for a team hunt in Catacombs. You can't team hunt where I'm at right now, because I think you would just overkill too easily. And there's not enough room, really.
Look inside and never let go, never let go. Hold my hands and
Ah, yes, and the mages with the headshot. Yeah, true. Yeah, I think it's going to be tough to team hunt at low levels here. The headshots, the dwarves do a lot of damage.
never seem to go. I think you're gonna let go of our lives. Why is it so? You're letting go, and why? Why is it so? I was angry before. Now you're
Should I sell my Inferno claws and trade it for Lion claws? Yeah, I think so. If you like, it's easy for you to make that trade. Like, I wouldn't be removing the imbues or anything like that, right? But if it's easy for you to make that trade, I personally would. Like, I had the option of deciding what to buy when I sold my Soul Commas, and I went for the Lion claws. I think that's probably best.
I can't find your soul, find your soul. Why won't you let me know, let me know? Love never seems to go, never seems to go, no, never seems to go, no. Love never seems to go. I think you're gonna let go of our lives. Why is it so? You're letting go, and why? Why is it so? I was angry before. Slamming the door. I'm
Not getting super lucky with the Greater Garlics, by the way, either. So the profit is to be as expected, to be honest. I've had 2 Garlics so far. Generally, I find it's somewhere between like 3 to 4 average per hour. So yeah, I think average profit here at the moment for me would be probably around 1.8 kk. Yeah, which is obviously pretty good. It's not quite as good as profit only spots, but you know, if I'm getting the best possible experience while getting like almost the best possible profit as well, that's a pretty good combination. How about the Eldritch? Isn't it better than Lion? Eldritch and Rending have just the same consideration. They're both offensive variants of like the energy weapons at low levels, whereas Lion Claws is the defensive one with like extra comfort and healing, and that's what you trade in. That's what you're trading. You're trading the power for like a lot more comfort, but you know, being able to hunt more comfortably and bigger pulls and stuff like that contributes to experience gain as well. So I just think the Lion Claws at the moment with the current power level of the Monka are the best in that level range, and that's what I'd be going for. And yeah, if you like super, I don't know, if you team hunted, for example, then maybe it makes more sense to go for the Rending or Moonspade, right? To do a little bit more damage. Because you're probably not as important to you to be having as much comfort and leech. You probably care about damage a bit more. Can I see a wheel? It's just tier 2 ascetic with a greater gem. And actually, as of 1 level ago, I was able to switch 50 points into an extra gem as well, into a lesser gem, but I forgot about that. So I need to go to Temple after the hunt and change that. I'm able to slot in another lesser gem. I have charms. I have charms on 3 out of 6 creatures, on the 3 most common ones here. The Norcferatu Heartless, Norcferatu Nightweaver, and the Varg. I don't have charms on the Dwarf, Orclops, or the Gloommaw. Anyway, I've been hunting here for 55 minutes now, so my efficiency is dropping. Like, you know, we peaked at 9.1 kk. We are more like 8.4, 8.5 now because, yeah, I'm slowing down a little bit. I'm focusing a little bit less, looking more at charm and at chat and stuff. Oh, yeah, I speak so quickly. I'm sorry. I have tier 2 ascetic, tier 2 ascetic. Yeah, with a greater gem. That's it. Shema Jacob. Which level would you say we can hunt as monks there in Norcferatu Castle? So there's a couple of things to consider. Like, first, when you can really hunt here really well and make the most of this place is level 600. Once you have your Sanguine Claw, because you want to be using Earth here. But you can hunt here earlier if you really want to. Especially now that it's been so overbuffed, you may consider it because it's actually probably still good. I don't know, 500, 450. If you're really desperate, you could probably make it work. It's not going to be as good, and you probably want to use the Cobra Bow, not the Solkamas. So obviously losing a bit of efficiency there as well. But seeing as how busted it is, you're probably going to be able to do like 6 kk raw here by level 400 or so, even with the lack of efficiency and the wrong weapon and stuff. It's going to be hard though. I don't know if it is definitely possible. I know I hunted here on the test server. That was before like a monk nerf, and I was here at like 480, and it was like a bit dicey to be honest. But you know, can probably make it work. Maybe with a couple of damage praise or defense praise or something. All right, I can do this. All right, got another boost for another hour. Yeah, we've got the spawn booked for another hour, so perfect. Probably, yeah, should be able to get another level as well. Excellent. Just need to watch out not to roll over this prey. It's gonna be the double's coming up, right? I really hope this place is not nerfed until the double, because this will be a really, really nice place for double. Just need to make sure to finish all the charms before double, and then I'm just gonna live here basically. And show you real dev that I just showed it like a minute ago. I'm not showing it again. It's just tier 2 ascetic. It's really not super complex stuff. It's tier 2 ascetic with a greater gem. That's it. Best suited for monk, or will we have to fight with other vocations there? I think this place is... Yeah, I think this is probably best suited for monks. I think it's pretty good for EKs as well, though. So I think this is going to be an EK monk plays, I think the catacombs is where you're probably going to be fighting more people. Catacombs is mostly going to be for like paladins and mages, I think. Yeah, this is going to be the best one for the monk, I think. This is going to be the most popular monk spot. EK is probably going to like Catacombs West and this, Castle Fortress. While Paladins and Mages will probably like Catacombs West and Catacombs East. But not really enough room here, I think. Paladins can still hunt this one here, but probably not as good as Catacombs long term. It's just tier 2 aesthetic, okay? It's just tier 2 aesthetic, bottom left quadrant, that's it. Cobra still much better than Nagakatar, yes. Still much better. I still wouldn't bother with Nagakatar. Do you try Nagas after nerf? What, today? Today, you mean Naga nerf or do you mean Monk nerf? I mean, it's like 8-9% EXP nerf. I mean, there's nothing really to test, right? I don't really see why I'd be going there to test it. So no, I'm not planning on it. If that's what you're asking. Like, it's still going to be fine. It's not as good as it was, of course. Oh, we've picked up the experience a little bit again, back to 8.7. Yeah, this is the thing. Like I said, I really wish Tipsoft listened to me a little bit more sometimes. Like in the proficiency update, summer update tree, I said like this is your perfect opportunity to distinguish Cobra Bow and Nagakatar a little bit. You know, lean into Cobra Bow being the defensive one, lean into the Nagakatar being the more offensive variant to actually make it usable. Nope. You get +1 defense on your proficiency tree on the Nagakatar. Let's make it a defensive variant for some bizarre reason, even though it's never going to win defensively with a Cobra Bow. It's just so freaking stupid sometimes, honestly. Yeah, exactly, chat. It's just such a joke. Like, honestly, they should have just given quite a bit of offensive power to the Nagakatar in the tree, and then it would have actually been a consideration. Give it like +2 attack in the tree, right? Why not? It's not used like at all, and that would have maybe made it more interesting, right, compared to the Cobra Bow, which is just straight up better. But nope, 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 nope. And of course, the trees will never be touched again because Tipsoft does not rebalance old content. So yeah, Nagakatar is going to be hot garbage for the rest of Tibia's lifespan, I think. It's going to be what is it? Feeder. Yeah, it's going to be forge fodder for the foreseeable future. Obviously, a little bit more expensive now to be used. It's too expensive to be used as forge fodder. But I think a couple of years from now, yeah, the Nagakatar will basically be like 1-2kk. Is the new shortcut back to beginning? Yes. I mean, you can just watch and see me. It just takes you by the NPC. I mean, that carries its own little issue that you actually skip a couple of pulls that I did used to do, and you skip a whole like couple of rooms of monsters. But still okay, you know, still the respawn keeps up. I think if you were like hitting like 10kk raw, you'd have to start changing the pulls a little bit and do like slightly more awkward pulls that now you don't need to do due to the teleporter. But yeah, I think once you start hitting like 10kk raw in this spawn, you'll have to look into that. But that's probably a long way out. Siema, Leszek. I actually peaked at 9.1 KK raw here when I was focusing a lot earlier. So yeah, it is the top one spot now for the monk. At the very least, it's probably top one spot for basically every vocation though with those numbers, I think. Solo. What's this place? Whoa, what's this place? This is Norcferatu's. It's the new update it's the new place from summer update. It's Norcferatu Castle, the one I'm hunting, and then there's 2 levels underground: Norcferatu East and Norcferatu West Catacombs. At least that's what we call them on Nevia. That's what I used to call them. I think there's 2 distinct respawns there. So do I wait until 600 to go here, or do you think it's better with Nagas even? Yeah, I think now with the crazy buff, it's probably even better here on lower level. The problem is at that point is if you're going to be strong enough to survive. Like this pull that I'm doing here, like if you do this with like a Cobra Bow on level 500, I can see it potentially being a bit dicey. So yeah, I think it's going to be possible. It's definitely possible, but chances are you may die a couple of times, right? Between level 500 and 600 if you hunt here. If that's all right with you, then yeah. And it's probably going to be the best possible experience even at level 500. Do you have any advice on more profitable spot for 250 Monk? The most profitable spot for 250 Monk would be where Hyenas. I'm mainly going for where Hyenas. North South is always booked. Oh, okay. No, there won't be any other better alternatives for you. Those are the best at that level. Medusa Tower, maybe, although 220 is a little low for Medusa Tower these days. I think after all the nerfs, it's probably doable, but yeah. No, those will be your best profit places, though. Maybe with Prismatic Ring or Jill Necklace? Or, would Prismatic Ring help that much here? It's what, 6? Is it 6%? 6 or 8% physical? I don't know if Prismatic would be better than Ephraim here. I think you kind of want that extra fist and magic level from Ephraim. It probably would make it a bit easier, but... What's my max raw? I peaked at 9.1 KK raw here. That's without any animus and only 3 out of 6 charms, so I'm looking to buy soul cores. If anybody loots any soul cores in Norcferatus on Nevia, hit me up. Very interested. Prismatic Ring is 10% fizz. Oh, it's the energy that's like 6 or okay, so 10% fizz. Yeah, okay. With Prismatic Ring, it'd probably be okay here then. Yeah, I think if you come here at like 500, then yeah, just stick on a Prismatic Ring. Probably going to be doable. Look, Tips have buffed this place as an apology for over-nerfing the Monk a month ago or whatever they did the nerf after the summer update. They realized that messed up and the Monk is too weak now, so they decided to buff this respawn for us. All right? Everybody else is just benefiting from that, so say thank you to the Monks. If it's nerfing hunts instead of monks, Nagas. Well, they're gonna have to nerf Cobras next then. Maybe Mitmars. You think Ethereal Spirit Ring or Prismatic Ring is better for this spawn? Well, Ethereal Ring is obviously the better one if you can make it work. If you're struggling here, then Prismatic Ring, right? But there's not very much energy damage here. There's none. So you're not really benefiting from that part of the Prismatic Ring. Personally, I think if you can use the Ethereal Ring, obviously it's going to be better here. But if you can't, and you're like dying, then yeah, go for Prismatic. Oop, shit, I went the wrong way. Any suggested updates for Tibia Vision? I can't think of anything right now. I'm gonna have to have a little look. Gonna have to have a little play around later, but it seems pretty good now. I mean, I don't have many requests, to be honest. Like the profiles was something that I would have wanted. It's pretty good. You've done a pretty good job with it. Got full charms here? No. 3 out of 6. And no Animus. What's Tibia Vision do? It just mirrors a part of your screen so that you can track cooldowns and items better. I use it to mirror my Ring, Amulet, Focus, Serenity cooldown. So that I have it right next to my arcs. You can't see it because I'm not like showing it within OBS. But I have it right mana bar. On the right of my mana bar, I have all my little mirrored little bits of Tibia Vision to track my track my Amulet, Ring, and Focus, Serenity cooldown. Where are you going to drop your letter in this one? Well, you drop it on the NPC. If you're doing letters, thankfully, my server has evolved past the dark ages of letters. So we've got it all in the Discord, which is a million times better. But yeah. Is there a setting to show Tibia Vision on the stream? I haven't looked into it. I'm not bothered. Maybe. There were some changes to allow it, right? I don't know. I think maybe I'll look into that at some point. Maybe it would be interesting to for viewers. Maripur is nerfed. Bye-bye, Monk. First of all, crazy. Nagas are still fine. They're still going to be a popular spot. Not as good as they used to be, of course, but still good. And second of all, I don't really know what that's got to do with the monk. Like, bye-bye monk, as if that's the only respawn that was worth for the monk. I mean, I haven't hunted Nagas in months and months. How much increase on EXP and H? And what's current peak? Current peak is 9.1 KK raw. But this, I do have one damage prey that I've been holding on for a few days actually, because I wanted to do some charms here. So perfect. And the increase. So increase, I think on this place, I was able to do about 7 KK raw before the update. Now I think I can push it to like 9 with charms, like 8.8 maybe with charms only, without the damage prey. So yeah, I would say the buff is about 20 to 25% in the fortress, because it's 18% buff numerical. Plus there's this trapdoor now, which makes it a lot easier to move around and hunt. So I think ultimately for the fortress, it's like a 20 to 25% buff, which is just insane for a respawn that was already very good. Today hit level 400 monk. Where will you go in 400? You could try Cobra as -1. You could be doing Mid-Mars as well if you haven't done Mid-Mars yet. Terra Sleep's still good as well around that level. I don't know. There's plenty of places. Just Tibia pile it up, please. Tibia pile it up. I don't always remember every place in the game that I've recommended. This respawn is now beyond broken. I mean, look, it's very, very, very good. It's top 1, but ultimately I'm doing experience that's like 2-3% better than what I could do at Nimisat Dragons. So, you know, it's not like this is without precedence, right? There are also other ridiculously good respawns in the game, such as Nimisat Dragons. Granted, Nimisat Dragons are harder and more intense. But yeah, it's not like it's unthinkable, this experience, right? I could do similar-ish experience at Nimisat. With full praise, I peaked at 9.5 KK raw at Nimisat, right? It's kind of similar to this place, because at Nimisat I had Animus, and here I didn't. It's because Monk is broken. I think pretty much every vocation will be having a good time here. I don't think this place being that good has got anything to do with the Monk, to be honest. Although this is a nice place for the Monk overall. Like, the Catacombs, not so great for the Monk. But this, the Fortress, is pretty nice with its layout and stuff for the Monk and the monster composition. What is that, Sigio? Have they added a gate? Some sort of gate? No. 9999? I don't know what that is. I haven't heard about it. Monk is a good vocation for all spawns in general. Not true. At Dracoon. Oh, yeah, I think there was, actually. I think I remember there being that gate at Dracoon, actually. Yeah. I think that was always there. There are spawns where the Monk doesn't excel. I can't think of any, but I'm sure there are some. The level 999 gate also seemed impossible when it was added. Do you advise to always use Transcendence Potions? Oh, absolutely. You always want to use Transcendence Potions. Why would you stop? It's like so free. Right, bro, can you show the wheel you are using here? I'm always using tier 2 ascetic wheel. I'll show it one more time, even though people keep asking. Tier 2 ascetic, that's it. With a greater gem, nothing special. I use that wheel literally everywhere. Until I unlock tier 2 chain penance in the wheel, in the top right quadrant, together with tier 2 spiritual outburst and greater gem, I'm going to be using this tier 2 ascetic gem wheel. Watching Kusnier Monk is so depressing, knowing in the evening I'll play up. Yeah. I mean, level 300 Monk, if you can get half my raw experience, So about 4.2, 4.3 KK raw. Hey, that's really good for a 300 RP. You're doing all right, Sovatsky. Oh, I just yeah, the same level. Duos at Nagas? Yeah, probably the duos at Nagas will stop. I think it's not going to be quite good enough now to make. Although it's still going to be good, right? But will it be good enough to like organize a duo for it? Maybe not. 530 with Cobra Bow. I think you could probably do it. Get a prismatic ring. Make sure you have a death protection imbuement. And you can probably make it work. It's going to be pretty hard, but I think it's doable. Oh, that's an avatar. Ah, what a nice place. What a great patch Tipsop has treated us to today. Unless you love Nagas, then maybe not so nice, but it's a good day. It's been a good day. Base Tipsop, to be honest. Red Tipsop W. Where to hunt 85 Paladin, level up fastest, with no imbuement and a single target hunt. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. That is a miserable existence. God, I don't remember. Single target, level 85 Paladin. I don't know. Dragon Lords, Fenrock, Frost Dragons, Worms, that kind of stuff, maybe, but it's not nice. Can't go wrong with Fenrock DLs, indeed. Grim Reapers with Energy Wall? I don't like that. I mean, I know it's okay. I've never liked that hunt though. I never liked people doing Grims on low-level Paladin. I tried it once and I did not enjoy it. Maybe the results are okay, but I did not enjoy the process. Yeah, I think for Grim Reapers you go with Firewall because it works and it lasts longer. Need big access quest for this? Nah. For this place I'm hunting now, it's like 5 minutes. Except, actually, that's kind of worth pointing out. The trapdoor on the top that takes you down to the bottom, which increases the experience by like 5%. So it's not a must-have, but it's helpful. You do need to complete the whole quest line for, which will take a lot longer, because you will need to kill the boss at the end. But even without the trapdoor, even if you're just going to be going up and down the stairs, it's still the best spot in the game. So even if you don't have the quest, it's still worth coming. But the access to actually get here is like 5 minutes. You just won't be able to use the shortcut. Would you team hunt here? Not in this spot. You could hunt in the team hunt in Catacombs. I think, yeah, like level 500 or so. I actually think that Norcs in general are going to be more of a solo area and maybe like a duo area. I think the corridors and stuff are a little tight. I'm not sure they're going to lend themselves all that well to team hunting. Like, it's going to be okay. Maybe it's going to be good now because it's just so broken, the values. But I don't know if people will team hunt here. Unless, like, the corridors are improved a little bit. Specifically that labyrinth in Catacombs East. Like, I can't imagine like running through there with like 4 people. Insane. Really garbage level design. Well, clearly Tipsoft think this place is fine, Kusek. They've just buffed it today, so I'm sure they ran the numbers, they ran the analytics, and yeah, they thought this is the appropriate buff for this place. Who are we? Who are we, the measly players, judge Tipsoft and suggest they don't know what they're doing? They think this place is fine, is the monk, which is getting nerfed. I think every other vocation will be doing crazy things here. Look, it's day 1. I'm sure that by the end of this week, like, every vocation will probably be hunting here or somewhere in the Catacombs. This place is going to be very, very popular and fully booked, I think. SS to SS. Does Tipsoft not watch my videos? Exactly. This is my another proof that Tipsoft does not, in fact, watch my videos or balance based on my suggestions, because I already said this place was like S- tier, which is very, very good. And then they buffed it by 20%. So clearly they don't watch my stuff and they don't care what I say. So stop blaming me for nerfs as well. There you go. Lower floor is also affected by today's update, of course. Yeah, every single monster in like this hunting ground overall has been buffed by 18%. This particular place was buffed more because they also added the trapdoor to make you go up and down easily, which is also a significant buff. So this place has been buffed the most, but yeah, the lower floor is also obviously buffed as well by 18%. $8.8 KK raw again. Maybe I'll start picking up some monsters from here. Does this make sense? Probably not. Aim extension. Okay. Yeah, all you need is just best in slot equipment. It's not the vocation or the player. It's just the gear, bro. I That's the right attitude, Stuber. Exactly. That's what I try to do. And that's exactly what I hope players do when they watch my videos. Oh yeah, we keeping up 8.8k raw. Let's try and keep it going. Optimal play only. Stay focused. Haven't had like very many garlic necklaces at all, by the way. Should have had way more profit than what we've had. I mean, the profit is fine, obviously, as well, but we should have had a lot more. Like, the stats have not worked in our favor. Keep talking, go to Owens. Keep talking. I'm almost there. Just stroke my ego a little bit more, please. We're maintaining that 8.8k raw for quite a few minutes now. I'm happy. But yeah, I think in the time we've hunted here, I should have had about 6 to 7 garlic necklaces. So I should have had about 800k more profit or so. So I would like to be looking at about 3.2k profit in the time we've been here. But it's clearly not worked out quite that way. But hey, you know, I'll take 2.5k profits in an hour and a half at basically the best possible experience spot. Let's not get too greedy, I suppose. I think we're gonna hit 8.9 or maybe even 9 KK raw after this box. Keep your eye on the analyzer now. Bam! 9. There we go, keeping up with that 9 KK raw. Woof! Juicy. Are your claws maxed? No, I have proficiency 6 claws. So I still got that 2% crit chance to look forward to. It takes a long time, bro. It takes a long time. I'll be like level 700 plus before I have the max proficiency. I'd be so happy if they got rid of this stupid tarantula here as well. It keeps taking the chain penance hits because it's max health and it's immune to bloody earth, so I can't kill it unless I auto attack it. But it sometimes doesn't come into the box, so you don't have a way of killing it. No, 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 no. Please don't nerf it like that, Loper. No, 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 no. Can you show Wheel of Destiny? It's just tier 2 Ascetic. Tier 2 Ascetic with a greater gem for sweep and takedown base damage. Which level we can hunt here? So this place, monks can probably start around 500 with a cobra bow and a prismatic ring. Now that it's so busted, it's probably worth it. EKs, I think 600. Paladins, 600-700 maybe. Mages 600-700 or so as well. Except mages probably want to go to the catacombs. There's not enough kiting room, running room in here, in the fortress. use Exura Gran. So yeah, so Spirit Mend is super inefficient, but it is still better at healing than Exura Gran. So if you're going for 0 supplies...
Pozdrawiam.
Pozdrawiam. Thank you very much, Owen. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the prime sub. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What was the question? Oh, Spirit Man versus Exura Gran. So Exura Gran is indeed the more efficient one. And that's the one I always use when I go for like 0 supply hunts and stuff. But if I'm hunting something hard, like here, no, I just use Spirit Mend. But yes, if you can get away with using Exura Gran, then absolutely use Exura Gran. Especially now at level 600 plus with proficiency 6 with Sanguine Claw. Where you get extra healing as well on your spells, plus 60. You get the magic level added to your spells, which actually makes Exura Gran, relatively speaking, even better, right? Do you think Dwarven legs are better here than Jade legs for Monk? Yes. Absolutely. I may test Spiritual Outburst here. I think it would be whiffing a lot. There's a lot of like corridors and walls which will block their line of sight for the jumps. It's not as open as War Dragons. I think it's not going to be quite as good. But yeah, by all means, give it a try. Let me know. I don't think it's going to be... It's going to be worse than it would be at Nimisat, I think. So if at Nimisat it was already kind of borderline, I think here it's not going to be worth. That's just my guess. How many talismans you got in 1 hour? Well, if you look at my analyzer, we've got 8. We've got 8 in the past hour. What do you think Monk's magic level will peak at? No, not 100. The absolute peak will be around 60 base. I have 49 now, plus 11 from like gear and stuff. But like super whale monks will end up having about 60 magic level. It's the equivalent of like, 40 plus magic level on the paladin. Very expensive. Oh, Avatar. The chain spell changes the mobs from range to melee. It's not a chain spell. I have a ranged Exeter, which is like a massive AoE, like this one that I've just cast there, and that changes mobs from range to melee. It's like a massive wave in front of you that changes everything it hits from range to melee for 16 seconds, while the cooldown of this spell is 8 seconds, or is it the other way around? Don't remember now. No, the cooldown... the cooldown I think is 8 seconds and the duration is 16. That rings a bell, but I'm not 100% sure. Extremely stupid that doesn't refresh duration on existing targets. It does, except that it doesn't hit the melee targets, right? It does refresh it. You just need to hit them, but if they're on top of you, then obviously it doesn't. Do you have charms? No, I have 3 out of 6 charms here. I have 3 out of 6 charms. I don't have charms on Dwarks, Orclops, and the Gloom Mob, but I do have charms on the, on the Vargs and then the Norcferatus. So I have most of the charms, but not all of them. And, you know, I'm missing all the charms on, like, the big monsters, which have the most health here. So they definitely would help as well. Yes, the hitbox of the range acceptor is a bit annoying. I wish it did also target monsters right next to you, but yeah. I mean, it's already very, very good anyway, so can't complain too much. You think Crypt Warriors would be decent on 395? I don't think so. I think you need 400 for the Soul Mass. I think it would be too hard at 395. There we go. Another level. It takes about 1 hour. It takes me about 1 hour on boost here for a level. So that's pretty nice. One level per hour is pretty nice. Thank you, Tipsoft. Just in time for double. I really hope they don't nerf it until double. My God. How many server saves are there before double? How many Tuesday patches are there before double? Next week and the one after, right? Or is it just the next week? There's just one next week. So if they don't nerf it next week, that's it, right? Fingers crossed. I don't think they're going to nerf it as quickly. They're not going to nerf. Like, that's embarrassing for them if they if they buffer respawn and nerf it next week, right? So they're going to leave it for a little bit, I think. So I think it should probably last for the double. Awesome. I have 8 more minutes of boost, so we're gonna do 8 more minutes, and then I'll probably just call it a day. I'm gonna be running out of stamina, running out of boost, but this has been fun. This has been very fun. I did not expect quite such high experience rate. Just as a reminder, yeah, we peaked at 9.1 KK raw. That's with 1 damage prey, with 3 out of 6 charms, and no animus. So if I had animus and full charms, 9 KK would be doable here, I think, even without any praise. Which is by far the best respawn in the game for me. Now, by far is maybe putting it a bit hard, a bit strongly. Like Nimesat still exists, but this is I would say about 5 to 6% better than Nimesat. And Nimesat was already like insanely good for a monk around this level. So we had one really amazing spot, and now suddenly we have one that's even better than that by a few percent. And it's easier and more profitable. So enjoy it while it lasts. Monk, RP, or MS for solo returning player. All are fine. Probably Monk. Probably Monk is the most fun at the moment. Is Naga still the best for Monk level 300? I think at 300 you're probably going to prefer Mirror for now. I think Nagas are going to scale better than like Mirror, but at a slightly higher level now. So I wouldn't be rushing to Nagas now. I think now Nagas you may want to wait until like level 400-ish. Do I know TBMS? Yes, I know TBMS. Your Ninja returned with Monk videos. Wow, I've got to check that out then, because he was a bit of a beast on MS, from what I remember. Whenever I watched his videos, I was a bit like, ooh, I should learn MS. Okay. Fair enough. So he's going for some slightly alternative hunts. I try and stay away from like ridiculously difficult hunts. I mean, Gazers at level 179 is too hard, in my opinion, to recommend that or even make a video. At least for my type of content, it's a cool showcase to show that it's possible. But I don't think I'd be recommending that anytime soon. Heart attack hunting. That's a good way. It's a good way of putting it. As a mathematician, at what point did I 7.5? Never. We ran the numbers, Zalan, and it's not like that surpasses ever. You want to use the +1 attack, basically, always. On the Solkamas, on the Sanguine Claw, you want to be using the +10%. We ran simulations for like number of monsters and stuff, and yeah, the bottom line is, in Solkamas, you use the +1 attack. Is this with Animus? No Animus. On Solkamas, you use the +1 attack. On Sanguine Claws, you use the 10% of Fist as damage for spells. Oh, I need to roll the prey before I forget. After this box. Roll this off. Anything? No. By the way, I did get Cave Chimera there. And by the way, Warzone 9, kind of good on level 600 Monk. I thought it would be really hard because I always remember Warzone 9 being like really hard and hitting like a truck. But I went to test it yesterday. Perfectly huntable. 2kk profit per hour, like 3.5kk experience raw. So experience obviously garbage, but really good profit. It's kind of like an alternative to like Bashmu and stuff, but perfectly huntable actually. It was really not very hard, which I was kind of shocked about. Have you made... Oh, hang on a second. Let me focus on the Animus. On the Avatar. Okay, let me read a few of the questions. A lot of questions there. I was doing gazes before 100. Yeah, not solo though, was it? What do you think about entering this castle on 450? Without this? If you try it, let me know. I think it's possible, Chachman. You definitely need your prismatic ring and imbuements and stuff, like death imbuement. I think it's maybe too hard though. I think it may be too hard at 450. 500 and this maybe. Otherwise, I worry maybe a bit too hard. Have you made a video of your RP hunting here? No, I sold off my gear on my paladin for the monk. I don't have a paladin with the right gear now, so no, I haven't hunted here on my paladin. And not planning to do that for the time being. Angel! Angel with T1 sub. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Angel. Appreciate it. Hello. Why school on Vio? Oh, small inconvenience? Is that the question? It's because he does the fiendish hunting. So I just school the crazy fiendish hunters, so I know that when they're online not to bother with fiend hunting. That's all. I don't have a problem with him. It's just a little marker for me. Like, stay away from this guy. Stay away from fiend hunting when he's doing it. It's just it's relatively friendly as far as schools and VIP go. So we can extrapolate to all vocations? No, just applies to monk. It just applies to monk. It depends on like your spells, the scaling, the base damages. It depends on the number of creatures you hit on average. So yeah, it's just for the monk. You cannot extrapolate that, for example, for the EK. If only it was this easy, eh? You bother swapping targets when you're hunting with extreme kiting? Yes, of course. I always try and switch to the target that's in melee range and always try and get a melee hit in. It makes up too big of a portion of our damage to ever properly give up on it. What time is it? Oh, okay. This will be our last. Going to finish now. Let's go and do one more pull downstairs. And we're going to call it a day. Did I abandon my level 250 EK for a monk of similar level? Yes. Definitely. Forget EKs. EKs are so 2020. All right. Woo! 2 hours. 17 KK raw gain. Oh, is he coming in after me? Is actually anyone hunting after me? It's free. It's free for the next 2.5 hours. Nobody's hunting here. People haven't clocked on yet. It's so good. How is this free, bro? Oh. Justice or Harmony on Rational Terrors. Now you just want to use Harmony everywhere, basically. You only use Justice for bossing now. Oh, before I forget, let me switch my wheel. Please don't let me log off without switching my wheel. I need to assign this gem. Temple, 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 temple. All right, here we go. Around 25 points here. And now I can get those 50 points for my small gem. Excellent. All right. So what next now? Where do I go from now? From here? Sweeping takedown mana leech? Probably not. +1 fist and mitigation. Yeah. I'll probably get this one once I have 75 extra points. Or maybe this one. The mana leech? No, probably this one. Probably the +1 fist. And alright, but for now I'm going to be putting points in here, obviously, for the HP and mana dedication perk. Alright. Let me pick up a few questions. If you guys have any questions, hit me with them now. We're going to be finishing the stream in a couple of minutes. Oh, just got here. What do you have to do to teleport with the mysterious machine? You have to finish the whole quest line. So you have to finish the Bloody Tusks quest line, including killing the final boss. And then you'll be able to use the mysterious machine on top. Have you made a video of RP hunting here? At what level can it? No, I have not made a video. I answered that question already, actually, when you asked before. I do not have any gear on my paladin. I sold it off in favor of the monk. So no, I haven't hunted in my Paladin in months and months. I don't have any gear, so I'm not going to be playing the Paladin anytime soon. As for what level he can hunt here, I think the Fortress, the area that I just hunted, somewhere between 600 and 700, you can probably do it. For the Catacombs, maybe a little higher, maybe between 700 and 800. Is Bookworld worth around 230 monk? I think Bookworld really opens up at 250 with the Cobra Bow. Once you have the Cobra Bow at Bookworld, apparently it's really, really good. So you may want to wait until 250, Lopo. I'm swapping between Asura Palace and Were Lions. Both seem a bit hard. Yeah, I think Bookworld's going to be the same. You probably just want to stick it to where Hyenas or Grim Reapers until 250, to be honest. I know you'd revisit spawns on Noble Monk in the future, but will you go to the major PG spots again on this guy to get a better idea of max experience? Sure, I've been kind of doing that over the past couple of weeks, you know. I went to like Summer Court, Winter Court, Otherworld with my Sanguine Claws and stuff and revisited places. Probably not going to be going Nagas now, to be honest. That I had a plan to go to Nagas soon, probably not anymore. Yeah, I mean, I do go and revisit. Let me go to the temple. Let me recharge my amulet and ring before I forget. And yeah, probably going to be finishing this stream. So with regards, by the way, so a couple of things I want to mention. First of all, I'll be going on vacation on Thursday. I'll be going for a few days away with the family, so I won't be here from Thursday for a few days. Then when I get back, Path of Exile 2 patch is launching, so I'll probably be playing that a little bit in favor of Tibia. So we may not have a stream from like Thursday for like a week or so. We're still going to have one more stream before I go on vacation. That's going to be tomorrow evening, most likely. Tomorrow evening, I'll probably try and do a stream. I'm planning to do a duo with a Paladin in Norcferatu Catacombs, so that should be quite interesting, hopefully. So hopefully see you then. Another thing I wanted to mention and remind everybody of, if you're watching on YouTube, I will be stopping the YouTube co-streams after I get back from my vacation. So the stream today was co-streamed to YouTube, and my stream tomorrow will also be co-streamed to YouTube, and then that's that. There will be no more co-streams to YouTube. If you want to watch my streams, if you want to get notified about my streams, make sure to visit on Twitch and follow me on Twitch. There are many reasons for it. Don't want to go into them too much. Technical difficulties, etc., etc. But bottom line, we will be streaming exclusively to Twitch going forward in a week. And yeah, this is what I have for you today, guys, I guess. So obviously insane buff to this place. Very, very good. S tier place now. Best for basically every vocation at a particular level range. So yeah, very good. When Kick reach out to me and offer me a partnership, I will consider streaming to Kick. Without it, there's no point in me streaming on Kick. Anyway, yes, thank you very much for watching, guys. And yeah, like I said, next stream tomorrow, I think it's probably going to be tomorrow evening. So hopefully see you all then. Should be a pretty good stream tomorrow as well. Now let's find somebody to raid. Oof! Both Fiery Soul and Svar is streaming. Now, let's decide who we're going to raid based on what they're doing instead of the person. Haven't raided Fiery in a little while, so what's he doing? Okay, he's in Maripur at the moment, and Svar is hunting Oromond West. Who do we go to? Let's go to Fiery. We haven't been to Fiery in a little while. I've been raiding Svar for the past few days, so let's go back to Fiery. So yes, thanks very much for watching, everybody. As always, love you all so much. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Then we're going to have like a week off because I'm going on vacation and then playing Path of Exile. So sorry about that. But yes, see you tomorrow, hopefully. And say hello to Fiery for me. Bye-bye.